Well, Jade, I thought it would be fun to play a little clip, as we like to do when it's a Friday. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. And there's this guy out there named Caleb Hammer. Have you heard of him?
Love that dude.
He's big YouTuber. He's got almost 500,000 subscribers over there, and he's become a friend of ours.
Yeah.
He actually followed the Ramsey principles. He has veered off. We don't agree on everything.
That's okay.
But when it comes to budgeting and spending and not being stupid with money, we agree 100%.
Love it.
And so I wanted to play a video for you and get your take on it, and I think it will spark an interesting discussion. So here we go with some Caleb Hammer YouTube clips.
I just use the card for the points.
Don't spend.
I want the points.
There is no points to be gained. You're losing to $11.50. What?
It's not worth me spending money on it if I need something if I'm not getting the
You're
points.
losing $11 a month because you're not fully paid it off. Why add to the balance ever?
Because this is how they get you, and it works on most people, and it worked on me. So yeah.
Everyone say it with me. You're not a credit card person. It's okay that you're not. Do you know what that means?
That I don't use them correctly? Is that what that means?
You suck at them. They're getting money from you. You're not getting any benefit from them.
Oh my goodness. He is wildly entertaining.
Wow. He let her have it, didn't he?
That's his whole channel. They're called financial audits, and he'll just sit down one-on-one and just yell at someone as he goes through their bank transactions.
I kind of want to do that.
It sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
We hope to do a little collab with him soon. For our YouTubes, and we'll have a good time with that.
That is great.
I hope he doesn't yell at me. I'm nervous. But that really summed up an entire generation's mentality when it comes to credit cards.
I don't think anybody should be a credit card person.
This idea that this is how. No, but I'm doing it for the points. Do you understand, America, that getting 1% cash back and paying 20% interest means you're losing?
Oh gosh. Losing bad.
You don't have, that's first grade math.
Yeah.
20% negative, bad. 1% positive, not even close to good.
Yeah.
And so here's what people are saying when they say, well, I'm going to do the credit card game. I'm going to hope for the 2% cash back, which, by the way, just basic math here, Jade. Average household income, $70,000.
Okay.
Take home pays $48,000. You can't put everything on a credit card.
Right.
You can't put your mortgage. You can't put your utilities.
Facts.
So that brings it down to about, $24,000 in actual dollars you could put on a credit card?
Yeah.
2% of $24,000.
Beans!
You're talking about $500 a year if you're lucky?
Biscuits!
So you can get access to the Amex Lounge once a year? So you can get 500 airline miles, which doesn't even equate to 500 actual traveling miles, so you can get a one-way flight from Nashville to Boise?
Oh, the stupidity.
It does not make sense, Jade.
I can't. It's so ridiculous. The amount that you would need to spend for this to... 2%?
Everyone that opens a credit card says, well, I'm going to pay it off every month. It'll be fine. I'll pay it off tomorrow. I'll just take advantage of the bonus, the sign-up offer, the rewards, the miles, and then I'll be done. It doesn't work out that way.
When I have those conversations, I feel dumber afterwards because the logic and the rhetoric is just so mind-numbingly stupid. And I'm like, no.
We get a lot of flack. This is probably our hottest, most controversial take here at Ramsey Solutions, is that we are very, cut up the credit card, stick to debit, and we get so much flack, even from our fans who are,
I know.
We call them Dave-ish, Jade, because they're not all in, they're ish, and they go, I like the debt snowball, but I'm not getting rid of my credit card because I love XYZ.
Yeah.
The credit card companies are doing their job. They're doing their jobs marketing so well that you all out there defend them. You're defending these billion-dollar companies putting their names on stadiums while they keep America broke. How do I know that?
Broke.
Because credit card debt has hit $1 trillion, a world record. Congrats, America.
Trillion?
America has to be number one at everything, and we did it, Jade. $1 trillion in debt.
Oh, and what is our parting gift, George, for winning this accomplishment?
Well, billions of dollars in interest paid. America staying broke amidst inflation. Under the guise of winning with their credit card rewards. So here's the article from payments.com, I think is how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
And it says, last year was a different story when it came to credit card debt. As inflation ate away at people's savings, the Federal Reserve increased interest rates. Against this backdrop, credit card debt surged by a record $86 billion in the closing quarter of 2022. Spending is nonstop now. We once thought of putting things on our credit card as frivolous spending, like TVs and big purchases. Now, because of inflation, people are putting actual necessities like food and housing on their credit card.
Some people are still going ham on Lululemon has done better than ever during
they're
all of
crushing
this.
it.
So we know people are, yes, there's some folks struggling in that way, but there's still a huge percentage of people who have just said, I liked my lifestyle before, and even though inflation, it's more expensive out there, I don't want to change my lifestyle, so I'll just use credit cards to float it.
Well, and they go, well, I have no other option, Jade. I was forced to because of inflation. Without looking in the mirror and going, maybe you shouldn't have got that car with the $600 a month payment.
Okay.
And maybe we shouldn't have ignored student loans for the last 3
Okay.
years while we could have actually made progress on them.
It's the comfort.
Maybe we shouldn't have bought a house because everyone said renting was a sin, and now we have a giant mortgage payment and we can't afford to fix the HVAC.
Yeah.
And on top of all that, credit card companies are making record profits because of these interest rates. The average credit card interest rate is now almost 21% compared to 16% last spring.
Wow. And that, I think that's just for like, if you've had one, like intro rates are even higher.
Oh, yeah.
Intro rates are almost
The
22%.
introductory APR.
And you know what APR stands for?
Please.
Added pain and regret.
Oh, there it is.
That's all it is.
That's scientific.
For your 2% cash back.
This
Please.
is wild. And this doesn't just affect people with lower incomes who are struggling. This is the high income folks as well.
That's
If
right.
you've been listening to this show for the last 20 minutes, you know that. They're not immune to it just because they make six figures, especially as we see more layoffs, inflation. People are struggling out there. And it's one more reason to avoid credit cards, not to join one to go, this is the solution to my problems. I can still go on vacation this year if I get enough points. That's an insane way to live, and it's exactly what the credit card companies want. They want you to be in the maze chasing the cheese.
Yeah. Well, they don't, they want you to, it's one of those things where our brains would rather do what we want to do right now than think about how it could affect our future.
Yes.
That's just the way we're wired. We are very short term in the moment. We don't want to think about that. And credit cards are like, yes, we will take advantage of that. And we will make it to where you seemingly feel no pain until the hammer drops. Hey, you feel that?
Caleb
and then
Hammer.
you feel the pain.
That's
You
for
know what
him.
I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad that we're out there, Caleb Hammer's out there telling people the truth, even when it hurts, even when we have to yell at you, because we want you to win financially. And too many people out there are like, Jay, don't tell me how to live I'm trying to live my truth out here. Your truth is that you're broke, and we want to see you retire with dignity and break generational curses.
Yes.